But thank you very much. And Shabbat Shalom. It's been several years since I have spoken to you on a Friday night, and just when I thought I was done, well, guess what? I'm back. Tonight, though, is a special Shabbat for several reasons. First, I'd like to wish a mazel tov to Robin and Adam Burke, as well as Jesse and Jason Reinitz and their families on the B'nai Mitzvah of Corey and Teddy. Enjoy this incredible weekend. Tonight, as Micah mentioned, it is also our annual Legacy Shabbat, and that's where I come in. I recently made a legacy gift to both the Jack Siegel Academy as well as Congregation Beth Yeshurun. Both the school and synagogue have played a major role in my life. Like some of you here tonight, my family spans many generations at Beth Yeshurun, and with the addition of my nephew Sam's son, he marks now generation number 5. My personal journey, though, started with what was then called, and I'm sure some of you may remember, the Beth Hayeled. This was schooling before kindergarten, and then I continued on to the day school. I still remember many of my teachers and still see some of my classmates as well. Upon graduation from the school, I had my bar mitzvah here, I was confirmed here, and I was married at, you guessed it, Beth Israel. But soon after Andrea and I were married, though, we became a one synagogue family at Beth Yeshurun, and we also brought along all of the rest of her family as well. So our 2 children, Julie and Jonathan, they also started their education with the Beth Hayeled and graduated from the day school as well. Interestingly enough, many of their classmates' parents attended the day school with me. So Julie and Jonathan, they were also bar and bat mitzvah here at Beth Yeshurun, and hopefully, one day, God willing, they will be married here. So I always knew that my spiritual home was Beth Yeshurun, but I never really fully realized the impact that it had until my mother, Shirley, of blessed memory, passed away in 2013. My dad, Bruce, my brothers, Gary and Brad, and myself, we were here every morning and every evening in the Greenfield Chapel for 11 months saying Kaddish. The daily gabbis in the chapel, Richard Kammerman, Jack Usick, and Michael Lewis, they made us feel so welcome and as a part of their family. And I would be remiss if I also didn't include the names of some of those who unfortunately are no longer with us. Dr. Irving Rothman, Steve Rudolph, Jerry Lass, and Bubba Silverstein. It is because of those people that my brother Gary and I learned how to daven in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening services. It may have been a little easier for me because of the great Hebrew classes from my day school years, as well as one of my favorite Hebrew teachers, Mrs. Cooperman, who I see here almost every Shabbat, and she's here tonight. Thank you, Mrs. Cooperman. Since I had previously served on the Board of Trustees, in 2015, I was asked by former president and my good friend Arlene Staller to become a member of the executive committee. There was no way I could turn it down, as I felt an obligation to give back to the synagogue that has always been there for me. So fast forward to 2021, when I was installed as the 40th president here, which all leads me to tonight. I wanted to share my personal story of how much the day school, now named the Jack Siegel Academy, and Congregation Beth Yeshurun have meant to me, and I'm sure I'm not alone. When I became the president, Andrea and I were here every Friday night for Shabbat services, and that has continued ever since. We have enjoyed seeing and spending time with all of the regulars who are here almost every Friday night as well. So many of you have been members of Congregation Beth Yeshurun for many years. So during one of my high holiday speeches, I mentioned to you that at the heart of every Jewish community is their synagogue. Your spiritual home will always be here for you in both happy times and in sad times. Our clergy is on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you. We are blessed to have a young and enthusiastic clergy led by Senior Rabbi Brian Strauss, Associate Rabbi Sarah Fort, and Assistant Rabbi David Mendelson. We also have 2 very wise Emeritai in Rabbi David Rosen and Rabbi Steve Morgan. Our cantor, Rachel Goldman, has brought incredible energy to the Bima, as well as adding new melodies to our Shabbat services. I have seen a significant increase in our attendance on Friday nights. The Jack Siegel Academy, which now encompasses early childhood through 5th grade, is almost at capacity for every grade level. This is due to the dedicated leadership of Jennifer Levine, Megan Usick, and Jenny Mark, who have all thrived to make this an incredible early childhood and day school. To quote a famous song, "I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way." And this is why Andrea and I felt the need to do our part in helping to secure the future of Congregation Beth Yeshurun, as well as the Jack Siegel Academy. Earlier this year, we rewrote our wills and included both the school and the synagogue as two of our beneficiaries. If my kids are watching online, don't worry. As you can see, both have played a major role in our lives, and it is our hope that both will be here for all of our future generations. The future is clearly bright, but it is our duty to ensure that their goals are met and that both the synagogue and school will continue to grow and prosper. Now, some of you may be thinking that a legacy gift is not affordable. Please know that this is not true at all. There are many ways you can leave a legacy gift. A contribution can be made directly to the synagogue or school, or you can go through the Houston Jewish Community Foundation and set up a donor-advised fund. There are other ways as well, and there are information sheets on the tables outside the Friedman Levitt, and please feel free to take one of those sheets home with you. You can also pick up a really nice challah cover, which I just found out tonight. If you have any questions or need any further information, you can contact Meredith Siegel, Jennifer Levine, or Erica Goldberg, and they will give you all of the details. I'd like to conclude by thanking both Meredith Siegel and Jennifer Levine for asking me to speak to you tonight. I am very passionate about the future of both the Jack Siegel Academy as well as Congregation Beth Yeshurun. They both play such a vital role in all our lives, and guaranteeing their future is absolutely imperative. We remember the past, we live for today, and we plan for the future. Shabbat Shalom.